Africa Night live on Temple Africa TV. Your host Eve Kenao. Tonight we are going to dance. We are going to dance and we are going to go to the fashion. So before dancing, you need to dance well. So we are going to dance and come back, take shower and get dressed very, very well for the night. Africa Night, Eve Kenao, Malik Sal. Together we have 60 minutes to dance and to share what we can wear with a Nobi collection. Today I'm going to have on this studio Korma. Korma, she's from Nigeria and she is in Minnesota, Minneapolis. So she's a dancer. She danced very, very well. I saw her many times. And today, she's going to share with us, with you guys at home, how you can dance. She will teach you a little bit how you can dance, and she is going just to ask you to make some space in your place because the dance is like a gym. You don't have to pay. She's going to give you 30 minutes gym free. So, I'm going just to turn to Korma and ask her to introduce herself. Korma, welcome on Temple Africa TV. And can you just introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, as he said, my name is Korma Aghu Staffmeyer, and I am a dancer. I am the owner and CEO and choreographer at Africontigbo. That's African Contemporary Igbo. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and then you can see more of what we do. Today, I do want to wish my fellow Nigerians a happy Independence Day celebration. It was on the 1st of October, but today is Saturday, so we get the day to celebrate. So, happy Independence Day!
Happy Independence Day! Happy Independence Day!
Thank you.
Korma,
Yes.
just let's talk about your group, Africontigbo.
Yes.
Africontigbo, and yourself, you're the owner.
Yes.
You create this group. Just tell us about, talk a little bit about Africontigbo group. What you guys do, and since you born, if I can say that, since you born, what do you do, and what will be your next step then?
Okay. So Africontigbo, I started this company like about 5 years ago. I've been dancing since I was really young.
Yeah.
And more for fun, you know. In my village, when you dance, the more you dance, people throw money at you.
Yes.
So it's very encouraging
Yeah.
to keep dancing. And so when I went to college in Winona State University,
Yeah.
and over there I joined a dance group, and
Yes.
we were dancing for fun. But after I graduated, I couldn't dance anymore because I didn't know where to go to dance.
Yeah.
So me and a few friends, we decided to rent a studio and just meet, once a week and just have a good time. So it was my sister, Gucci, myself, and one or two other friends. We will meet and just dance and have a good time.
So it was easy to just manage your school schedule and your dancing schedule together. It was easy.
Well, no, it wasn't easy. I wasn't a very good student. So I studied books, but I also wanted to do other things. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe some other person can do it perfectly, but me, I couldn't keep an A and also continue to be involved. I was involved with other things too. I was involved with the International Club, the Black Students Association. I tried to do drama and dance, so I was doing a lot. So it had to balance. So my A came to like a B and sometimes a C plus, but I was maintaining, I think, a good life. I wasn't in the library 24/7. So I spent some time in the library, let's say half the time in the library, and the other half in a dance studio.
Yeah, thanks to God you got.
I graduated, right?
You graduated and you got your dance skills with you again. So we are going just to ask our producer to show you some of your dance before we come back on this studio. Okay. Let's go with Malika to see what Korma behind the scene is doing.
All right.
Yeah, give it up for Korma's dance group. They are killing it. Alright, it's so nice we gotta play it twice, alright? That's what we're doing. Yeah. Baby, go down, oh, baby, go down.
That's alright, just play with it.
I saw you were in the first position, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who came in for this dance? The idea, how you got this idea? And what kind of dance was that one?
Okay, so it's Igbo. So I'm Igbo from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And so that song is actually an Igbo song, mainly because the artist Fino is his name, Fino Fino.
Yeah.
He is Nigerian and he's from, you know, down south where I'm from. And the idea of it is for it to be as close to what you would experience back home as possible, but with a flair of what we are today, you know, because we haven't lived in the Igbo lands for, you know, many years. So it has been maybe diluted a little bit, but it's still our movement. So the traditional movement is there, but it might have been influenced by just our today's way of life.
You mix both.
Well, I would say I mix Igbo traditional dancing with more of Afro beats. So the contemporary Afro style now with some of the traditional mixed together.
Yes.
Yes.
So this one, I think that was there. It was from Pedro's event, right?
Yes, Petro's hired us. This was like maybe 2 years ago now.
2 years ago.
Because because Mary in that video, she actually moved to the East Coast. So I remembered one of my girl dancers there, Mary's her name. She moved to DC. So yeah. So
this group still active today? Still working?
We are. So I'm the owner and I'm the main dancer. So we have so I'm there and I choreograph and I teach other people. So many people, not many, but a good number of people know that dance.
Yeah.
So if I have an event, you know, I don't have to be there, but at least 3 girls will be there. So our thing is to have 3 girls of, you know, African descent to showcase Africontigbo. So Africontigbo is the company, is a brand, and it doesn't have to be Korma, it doesn't have to be Mary or Kia or Sheila or Wisna. It can be any 3 girls. We can be 4 sometimes, but we try to be at least 3. And we do the dance because I've taught the dance to enough people, you know? So we just put them forward. Yeah.
So you are trying to just, if I can ask you to see if it's just Igbo tradition dance or you are open to other dance from Africa?
You mean for us to perform?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do. So I actually dance for a West African traditional drum and dance company called Titambe.
Yeah.
It's Christian. Christian owns the company. And he does like Ghana dancing. He does Togolese, Senegalese, Igbo. He can do it all because he's a very good drummer. So he would teach us some of these other tribal dances, and we can do it to perform. So personally, I can do different styles. But Africontigbo, in the name, it says African Contemporary Igbo. So most of the time, you will see, you know, some kind of Igbo freshness in there, you know. But we can do many things. We can do Afro beats. You know, if you teach us like the Ethiopian style of dancing, we can do that. Yes. So anything that people want, we do it. Sometimes we've done a Togolese wedding, and the bride wanted us to do a song from Togo. You know, and she wanted to do some Coupé de Calais, Dombolo. We did that. So sometimes, depending on the event, you know, the host of the event or the person curating or the bride can tell us, can you do this particular dance? And we say, okay, we go and we.
I remember I saw you guys for the first time at Igbo Fest. I think 4 years ago, and that day you were doing the Calais Coupé and all that.
Yeah.
So it was very funny and good to watch. Malik, one more time, can we have some clips from the group Africontigbo? Africontigbo. Today we have the CEO for the group Korma. Korma, she's from Nigeria diaspora here in Minnesota. She's doing great for the whole community. Today is Nigeria people in Minnesota celebrate their Independence Day, and happy Independence Day to all Nigeria community in Minnesota. Korma, tell me, it is how many, right now you say you have girls to dance if they ask you to dance, and how long you're thinking keep this group Africontigbo together?
So far, when we started 5 years ago, actually around this time 5 years ago, so it's also my anniversary for Africontigbo. So happy anniversary, guys!
Happy anniversary! Yeah.
So but yeah, so we started like 5 years ago. It wasn't really. It was just we were just doing it for fun. We were just coming together, having a good time. And then as we got better and we became more together, and then I started to think about it more as a business. And because of that, that's why I think it's important to teach as many people as possible who want to learn, so that it can continue to grow. You know, so that, for example, next weekend I'm going to be out of town, but I have a weekly class, and that class is not going to be cancelled because I have 2 other girls who are well trained and they can do that, you know. So I'm thinking ahead about continuity, you know, and my goal is to continue to just bring African dance, African style of dancing to Minnesota. And so I think it should continue. Whether I'm there or I'm not, somebody needs to be able to be doing that. So I'm trying to create a structure that allows for other people to learn it and build upon it and just, you know, keep it going.
Okay, I know now it become a business.
Yes.
Before you were doing that for fun, now it become a business. And like a business, you need some green paper, as if I can say that. You need something to keep your company running. So how do you deal with the financial those kind of stuff? It's by yourself, or you're taking a loan somewhere to keep running the company, or is a contribution for the members, or how do you keep these things living?
So it's pretty much very low key. We don't have a lot of fixed costs, so I'm not renting a whole space to myself. The place we rent in Uptown is pretty affordable, and we kind of go month to month. You know, so I studied economics and business as my undergrad, so my focus is trying to keep costs down. And then when we have the weekly classes, it's more of a community service, because the fee is really low to come in. You can come in for $10 as a drop-in, or if you buy a pass, it becomes $5 for a piece. Where we kind of make more money is when you practice, and then you're good, you know, then you perform. So for example, the Timberwolves game we did last, I think it was in March.
So you performed during
we performed during that time, you know. And even though at that time we didn't get any money, we didn't get paid, but we got some more exposure, which then we were hired at the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, and we did a performance there. and we got compensated. And then from that same event, somebody else saw us and invited us to a wedding. And so things like that start to happen. So when we get invited to perform, then I make sure that there's a contract and people have to put a deposit down, 50% down before we show up.
Yes.
And then after that, they pay the rest of it.
Yeah.
So that way, I know that the business continues to go.
Yeah.
And the girls, everybody dancing gets paid, because if they don't get paid, there's no motivation. Like I said at the beginning, when I started to dance as a kid, people would throw money.
Yeah.
And so that was encouraging. If I didn't get any kind of compensation, I might not be as encouraged.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. I work hard and I do a lot of networking. So I meet a lot of people and I try to ask them what they do, and if they're in the arts and entertainment field, you know, I can ask, is there something that Africontigbo can do for you? Because we don't only perform, we engage the crowd, get people moving. We also teach, you know, so people want to learn a dance. We do it for fun, we do it for technique, we do it for fitness. And you know, everybody's about fitness now, and everybody wants to be, you know, fit. So it's like, it's a good thing for us to all be fit together, doing what we love, learning about the other's culture. You know, I think it's a great way to keep the community together. So
if there's somebody who want to help Africontigbo to keep running, it's here the opportunity to do it. Please help Korma. She is doing this is just for community. She just say it's not $10 to learn how to dance. It's not $10. It's not $5. It's not even. But she's doing this just because she want to share her knowledge, her skills with other African people, other people in general. She want people to see African culture, to learn more African culture, not only from the book but live it, touch it. That's what she's doing. It's not for money, it's not for something like that, just to perpetuate African culture, to let African culture going beyond African continent and beyond the whole world. If there's some place else, even if it's much, it will be fine. So just we need from this channel, we want you guys to take your phone. In a few minutes, she's going to give you her contact information, where to find her, and how to get in touch with her, and then please help her. Help the group Africontigbo keep running, keep teaching to our kids, our daughters, our boys how to dance. It's a fitness. We talk about obesity in this country. It's a way to reduce all that and keep our kids to do some bad things. If they are busy, they're not going to do. They don't have time to do other things. So please, I'm saying again, please pick a phone and call her and be in touch with her. I know there's many people who are willing to help. I know people just are asking themselves, who can I help? There's one here, Korma. Somebody has money, doesn't know what to do with. Just take some and call Korma to say, okay, girl, bring your group and dance for me. You guys, if you have wedding, we say wedding, don't hesitate. Call her. They're going just to perform for you, to make everything very fun, and people will be happy. Happiness is a last stuff. Happiness is more than anything. Smile, laugh is a laugh. I don't know. Go ask your doctor. Your doctor will tell you. And this group, Africontigbo, is there for that. They're going to dance for you. They're going to perform for you. And they're going to make happiness, to bring happiness where there's sadness, to bring joys in the whole place. So don't hesitate. Pick your phone. In a few minutes, she will give you her contact information. So, Korma, my few minutes is here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Okay, so Africontigbo is the company name. It's also a good way to contact us. It's AFROCONTIGBO. you can send an email, africontigbo@gmail.com. You can look us up on Instagram, it's Africontigbo. On Facebook, you can also put Africontigbo and you should see some videos. My cell phone number, if you had any questions or inquiry, is 507-313-3446. You can call me anytime and find out what Africontigbo can do for you. If you wanted to just sponsor an event or just throw some money at us, you can use my phone number 507-313-3446 on PayPal or Cash App or Venmo. Also, you can just send us a text message, and that's it.
From there, you can see what you can do with Africontigbo group. They are so good. I saw them many times. Oh, Malik, can we have some clips? The second part of the clip, the dance. We need the dance. We need to go to gym. We need to sweat.
I can teach you 1 or 2 moves too if you want. I can teach you now.
Okay. Malik, after that, we are going to live to Apikala, and then she can do something here. Let's go, Malik, for the clip, please.
Yes.
I know you have surprise coming up. I heard you are going to have a show. I heard that just somewhere. Can you confirm you're going to have a show on Tempo?
I am. It's going to be every 3rd Sunday of the month.
Yeah.
So everybody look out, and every 3rd Sunday of the month, I'll be here hosting a show.
Okay.
And we will be talking about dance and more dance, and we will be dancing. So when you're ready to watch, just put on your dancing shoes because they will probably be dancing. I'm excited.
Voilà. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And if you have something to tell to our viewers, go ahead and say it. This will be your last word.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just want to thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in for my show, the 3rd Sunday of the month, starting next month, November. And for now, I just hope that you have some way to move in your life. And so if you're going to the gym, that's good. If you're dancing at home, that's perfect. But let's just keep it moving, because I think a body in motion stays in motion. So I wish you guys well, and voila.
Okay, thank you Korma, for coming, and good luck for your new show.
Thank you.
And I hope I will see you. Okay, you are now part of the house, so part of the team. I'll be seeing more often here in this studio. Thank you, and have a good weekend, and good luck for the rest of your journey. Okay, in a few minutes after this break, when we come back, we will have in this show another girl. She will teach me how to get dressed. She will put on my body the nice clothes. So don't go away. We will be back for the fashion part of this show, Africa Night on Tempo Africa TV. We will be back right now.